we're going to talk about a reference group for the break crop project, which will also encompass other projects in the grain crop agronomy DAFWA projects. So we will have a reference group. It will serve a range of projects, so the break crop one we're talking about today, wheat, focus paddock, diagnostics, barley. You want to stop and check or keep going?
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
So the reference group will work on behalf of all of those projects in the grain crop agronomy area. And they'll probably meet twice a year, and they'll look at strategic directions for each of those projects. And we think the structure of the reference group will pretty well be the current structure of the diagnostic and the focus paddock projects. And so that will include 3 grower groups. The consultants for the break crop project that are working from the regions. A representative from the Giwa Wheat Council, hopefully Sean Power. Alan Meldrum, who is the Focus Paddock Project and a legume specialist. That's the way to put it, Mark, isn't it?
Works for Pulse Australia.
And I think that is it, apart from GRDC. So GRDC panel member or members.
I think there's 2 on the focus paddock currently.
So we'd have to talk about who from GRDC was on there, as well as a DAFWA manager, probably Tim Serra or Mark Sweetingham. So Mark Sweetingham. So the reference group will meet twice a year, hear brief presentations and tick off basically on the direction of each of those projects. But each project will have its own independent set of consultation processes that occur as well. For instance, the wheat works with the NVT group, works with the Giwa Wheat Council, it works with local growers, etc. The only other thing to mention is that the reference group working with the break crop project would include the CSRO component, obviously, as well. But one of the main consultation processes for the break crop agronomy project will be within the regions. And it will have consultation in the north, central, south,
Great Southern,
southeast, and the consultation will be with grower groups. So in the southeast it will be PACE, SEPWA, consultants, and that will be by attendance at their meetings, running past the project ideas, getting project ideas from them, as well as other grower groups as well.
And the RSC, sorry.
The local regional cropping solutions group, we kind of think they will be included in this, but I think they're more like a tick-off. Here's what we've worked out with the groups, here, and then get the RCSN to, I suppose, be the local reference group, if you know what I mean. Regional Cropping Solutions Group. And that type of process will occur within each of the regions. And it'll be different and dynamic. So what we write today will be different next time. For instance, yesterday we went to a local group that talked about some of these issues, and that will feed into this process, get, I suppose, signed off by the Regional Cropping Solutions Group, and then hopefully a representative of one of these groups, or the Regional Cropping Solutions Group, will be on our overall reference group, and it's more than likely going to be a consultant that works with the Break Crop Agronomy project doing the economic analysis. And that's the way we see a tie between the local groups and the overall reference group, apart from the actual individual researchers that are working in the regions. The only other thing to mention is CSIRO. Stop.
Okay.
So lastly, we need to mention CSIRO, and this is from our perspective. I think probably one of their main reference groups will be the Break Crop project itself. I think we're better at consulting with local industry groups than them. It's not to say we won't include them in these processes and they can have their own, but I think the main reference that they can have is probably with the Break Crop agronomy personnel and other ones as need be. And then they'll also feed in through the overall reference group. That's it.
Yep. Just give them a snapshot. Yeah. Probably too small now, but that's the overview. You'll have a hard copy of this too.